Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to replace the chain sprocket kit of this Bajaj Pulsar 150. And this is very old chain kit, and this chain kit is making lots of noise, and you can see it is tight, but still it is making lots of noise here. You can see here, it is whenever it is running, it is making lots of noise here. And whenever you can see here, it is making lots of noise here, and it is completely worn out. So we are going to replace this chain kit. So first I am removing the chain assembly here, and all the boards are badly rusted. And this is not the original board for this chain. You can see here, this chain kit is badly worn out. You can see the pointed teeth of this sprocket, it is completely worn out, and that's why it is making noise here. So we remove the chain guard here. Yes, it is out. We have to remove this cover, and for removing that cover, first we have to remove this gear lever, and here it is 8 mm bolt here. So this bolt is removed, you can see here, and this gear lever will come outside very easily. Yes, we will clean it later. Yes, it is out, and it is, I think, new. Now we can remove this cover. Here is one 8 mm bolt, and here at the bottom there is one 8 mm bolt. So we have to remove these two bolts. One and these two, and both are of the same size here. Over, and after that we can remove this cover safely. Yes, and you can see how much dirty it is. It is very dirty. We have to clean it, and for cleaning this we want to use high pressure water. That will be easy. Now I have to remove these two 8 mm bolts. So it is creating problem here. So either you can use the rear brake, or you can put a brush here, or anything, plastic or wooden, so it will become easy. And you can remove these two 8 mm bolts here. See, one, and then second one. Yeah, it's very tight. Yes, this one also came outside. So this brush done a good job, so we will remove it. Yes, good job, and thanks for that person who donated this brush. And we have to remove this one lock, or you can use a nose plier here. So this one came outside. Now we can simply take this sprocket outside, but before that we have to remove this chain. Now we have to search for the lock. So here is the lock, you can see here. So we will use a nose plier to remove this lock. Yes, this lock came outside, and you have to be very careful here. Now we have to take out this lock, this link. And if the chain is too old, then it will create some tension. So, and it is tight, so it is very old chain, and it is not coming outside easily, as you can see here. So it is better to remove the sprocket first. So I removed this sprocket here, and you can see the condition of old sprocket here. You can see here this sprocket condition is very bad. You can see the condition, it is completely bent, and teeth are very sharp here. So this is the condition of old sprocket here. So it is loose, and I think now we can take this link outside. So sometimes it becomes difficult, especially when the chain is very dirty or very old. Sometimes it creates problem in coming outside. So this one came outside, and I think now we can remove this chain. So I can take out this old chain here. So this old chain came outside, and you can see its condition is very bad. Here I am removing this 22 mm axle nut, and here one washer is missing. One big washer is missing here. This is the problem whenever you are going to local puncture shop or roadside puncture shop. So be careful, they miss some important components. So here the washer is missing, so I have to manage one washer here. We have to remove all the connections, so it will be good. We have to free this wheel, and whenever you are giving your motorcycle or a scooter to any workshop, tell them don't miss any part. Some of them start missing the important components. See here, one washer is missing, and it is looking it's completely rusted here. So be careful whenever you are going to any puncture shop or anywhere. And it is completely bent because of the nut. There is no washer here. And whenever you are working on a old nut or bolt, just put a small amount petrol or WD-40, otherwise sometime it fails and it creates a lot of problem. So be careful while working on these old nuts and bolts, otherwise it takes, otherwise once it is broken or slipped, it will create lot of tension. So you have to remove everything very carefully. So I think it is ready to come outside. So it is out. Now we can take this axle out. So we have to take all these things carefully. So this bush came outside. And we can take out this axle, and now this wheel is ready to come outside. Oh yeah. And these old coupling rubbers are creating issue. So this wheel came outside, and now it is a good time to check the bearings, and these bearings are old, so we have to replace it. And how to replace the old bearing I explained in many videos. So this is the old useless bearing, so we have to remove this bearing. And these brake shoes are also old and worn out, so we have to replace it. This bearing is also worn out, so we have to replace both the wheel bearings. Now we have to remove this coupler and this half axle. So here I am using 27 mm ring wrench, so it is slightly tight. And now it is evening and there is lots of mosquito, so it is very difficult to make videos in the evening. So please subscribe this channel. It is very challenging to make videos, and you can hear the background noise. There is lot of construction work going here, so I can't help. This background noise makes me helpless. So here this nut came outside and it is slightly damaged, so we'll put the new half axle here, and I think now we can take this half axle outside. Yeah, and I think this is also damaged. The bearing is also damaged here. We have to check it. Here is one washer. And here is one oil seal. You can see the condition of oil seal. We have to put new oil seal here, and this is damaged, completely damaged here. So you can see the components condition. It is in very bad condition. And this half axle, and you can see the condition of this bearing. So this bearing is also not healthy, so we have to replace this bearing also. We already removed the driving sprocket, and here we have to remove this driven sprocket. So here there is a lock, so we have to remove the lock first. This is a type of plate, so we have to remove this lock plate. So here we have to remove this nut, and it is sometimes difficult to remove like this. So we will put back this one in the coupling here, and after that we'll get leverage to remove the nuts. So here I place it in the coupling, and now I think we can remove it. So we have to be careful here. Yes, it is loose, and it is loose, and again it is loose, and here the last one. Yes, it is loose. So now we can remove this one. So now all the nuts are loose, and we can take these nuts outside. And these parts are very dirty, so we have to clean it. We will take that nut later. And here is the plate which helps in locking, so we have to remove this plate. So this plate came outside, the second one, and this uh, driven sprocket came outside. Here you can see the condition of this sprocket, and we have to clean this one. And here the old bearings was damaged, so we'll put new bearing, but before that we have to clean this one nicely. It is looking very dirty. And here I am having the same pulsar sprocket of different motorcycle, so I have to remove this also. So here I cleaned everything, and now it is time to assemble all the things. And here is the bearing, and I am using 2RS bearing here. You can see its price here. And the part number. Perfect. Here is the oil seal, so we don't have to forget the oil seal. And new oil seal was not available, so I am using the old oil seal. And in this packing, this oil seal is not available, so I have to use the old one. It is not of the same size. And here we have to feed some grease here. And here I am putting the spacer, so it is ready. And here this half axle thread is damaged. You can see here this thread is damaged, so I am using new half axle, and this comes with the new nut and everything, and it is not that much costly, just 100 rupees. So I am using the new half axle here. So we have to put new half axle here. Yes, with the new nut. Yes, and this I am keeping side, and we'll see the chain kit. So here is our new chain kit, and you can see its MRP, and it is MRP, not the final price, so you have to always do the bargaining with the shopkeeper. And I bought it for 750. And here is our chain kit, so we have to open everything. So here is our driven sprocket. It looks very nice. Yes. And here is our chain and driving sprocket. You can see here. So here I am placing the sprocket here. Yes, perfect. These lock plates. and these 4 nuts. So here these nuts are tight now, and now we have to put this lock. So we have to put the lock here. So here we have to be very careful. It's very easy, and we can put the lock like this. Yes, and now we have to put this half axle here. So I am putting it here like this. Yeah, we have to be careful. We have to insert this half axle here. Yeah, yes, here we'll put one washer here, and after that we'll just hand tight this nut here. That's all. We will do the adjustment later. Right now I am putting it here. That's all. And here I am putting this driving sprocket. After that, this driving sprocket lock and these two bolts, so we have to put it here by using a thread locker. We have to tight it, and if it is rotating, put it in gear so it will not rotate. Again, put it in neutral. Here wheel bearings were also defective, so I am putting new wheel bearings, and it is always a good time to replace the bearings if it is defective. Otherwise again you have to open everything, and that will be very time consuming. So here I am putting new wheel bearing, and it will make the ride very smooth. It was making noise because of defective wheel bearing. So here I am putting the new wheel bearing, and here in this motorcycle in Pulsar, both bearings are different, so you have to take care of the bearing numbers. Perfect. Now we have to put other side bearing. So here is this other side, and here is a spacer, so we have to put the spacer, and here we have to put a spacer with a small amount of grease. So it is always a good idea. This is our second bearing, and this is having a different size. So this is pressed, and here the coupling rubber is in good condition, so I am putting the old rubber itself. I am not replacing this coupling rubber. So our wheel is ready. Now I removed the lock of the chain, and I am putting this chain on this sprocket. And how to remove the lock of the chain, that you will understand when I will put back the lock. The process is same but in reverse order. So I am putting this chain here on both the sprocket, so you have to be careful here. Yes, and don't let this new chain to be soiled. So here is our new chain, so we have to put it carefully, and it will come outside here. Yes, so here is our chain, but distance is very much and we can't put lock in this condition, so we have to do the adjustment. So here we have to do the adjustment. Yes, we just have to lose the nuts. Yes, and now we can just push this half axle forward. Here you can see, here we can push it forward, and I think now we can put back this lock, so it is very easy for us. And here is our lock plate, and here is the lock clip, and you have to put it in this direction and don't put it like this in opposite direction, otherwise it may come outside while running. So we have to put this one. Yes, it is locked. Here is our brake plate, and I installed the new brake shoe, and you can see the cost of new brake shoe. So whenever you are doing this work, do a complete work, bearings, brake shoes, coupling, everything check and replace if it is defective. Also check the swing arm, but in this motorcycle this swing arm is in bad condition. You can see there is lot of play in this swing arm, so we have to replace the bush of this swing arm. It is always a good time to check everything, and you have to also check the suspension, but in this condition only swing arm is defective, and in that motorcycle this swing arm is in good condition. So here I place the axle, and right now we don't have to tight it. We just have to do the chain adjustment first. And how to adjust the chain, that is another topic. So I already explained it in many videos. So in this video I am not covering that topic. And after adjustment we have to connect all these brakes and everything, and it will be ready. So I adjusted the chain and it is having proper tension, and now I can tight the half axle nut here. And this axle nut also. So I installed the cover and this gear pedal, and this chain is ready. So in this way you can replace the chain kit in your motorcycle. The process is same for all motorcycles, whether it is dual shock, mono shock, any type of motorcycle, the process is same. And if you want to know how to replace the belt of a scooter, then I will make a separate video for that one. And now I have to do complete cleaning of this motorcycle. So in this way you can replace your chain kit. I hope you like this video. Please share it among your friends and family. And at last, thank you for watching. We will meet in next video.